She's one genteel woman, ain't she, Clive?
Keep your eyes to yourself, Brennan.
Oh, look here. You could be riding into a hornet's nest here, you know that? I'd appreciate it if you'd be thinking about what you're doing.
Don't lecture me.
I ain't. I just don't aim to die because your head's full of hearts and flowers. Come on, head.
I'm sorry.
No. Don't apologize. Please don't apologize.
You're a dead man, Mountie. Even if I have to pay the devil to get out of hell.
I want you to be my wife.
So do I.
I've asked Anna to marry me. And she was foolish enough to accept.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Hey, Mountie! Never forget the snake in the garden!
Ah!
You all right?
Yes.
Anna? Marie?
Jack! Jack!
Morning, boys.
Well, I can see you got this situation well in hand, Bennett. I guess this being your last day of freedom, you're a mite nervous and all. You're not getting cold feet on me now, are you?
Nope. Far from it, Jack. I just keep thinking about what happened in the street a week ago.
Now, Bennett, I told you he's long gone. Besides, we can handle him if he shows his face here. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting married. It's not just me anymore.
Look, Couteau and me followed his trail till it was stone cold. He's on the backside of the Montana border by now. Trust me.
Sweetly blooms in June. My love is like a melody.
Oh, I hope he likes me.
Well, he must if he's going to marry you.
No, I meant Clive's father. He's arriving today.
Oh. Anna, if you don't stop fidgeting, you're going to be married in your petticoat.
Sorry, Sally.
Sally, it's Corporal Bennett.
Corporal! It's bad luck to see the bride in her wedding dress before the wedding.
Well, can I see her when she gets out of it?
Corporal!
Oh, Sally, since I've already seen her, may I speak with her?
Well, I suppose you can't do any more damage.
Thanks. In private.
Oh, of course.
You look lovely.
And what is it you have to say that can't wait?
Well, I've made a decision. I'm going to leave the force.
Clive. I mean, is that what you want?
There's a lot of things I really want to do with my life. Things I can't do here. I'm sure.
Oh, Clive. You've made me so happy.
Horse went lame.
Ma'am? Reverend? Hope you don't mind some company. I got some business to tend to in town.
Not at all. Good business, I trust.
The best. Collecting on a debt.
Are you happy about this, Marie?
I'm happy for you. And Anna.
What about for yourself?
Me? Well, I'm all right, Clive.
You know, for the longest time, I thought it would be you and me.
I had my chance to marry you. I didn't.
You said you weren't ready.
I wasn't. And I'm still not. It just hurts a little.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't be. I suppose I'm just thinking about what it will be like if nobody ever asks again.
Someone will. Someone you really want.
I suppose.
Long ways from Toronto. It's my experience that only death could make a man travel so far. You given the service?
Yes, but not a eulogy. I'm ministering a marriage. My son's.
They're almost the same thing, ain't they? My ma used to say that. In the midst of life, we are in death.
A student of the Bible, eh?
My ma used to read it to me every night. The only thing she did after Pa left. I think she read it out of thankfulness. She wanted me to preach. It wasn't for me.
Well, you can't force someone to do God's work. They have to want it themselves.
You try to force your boy to follow you?
Yes, but only because his current profession frightens me.
You in a dangerous line of work?
He's the mounted police corporal in Bordertown.
He's getting hitched. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What in tarnation are you doing there?
Anna and I have been talking. And I've decided to resign the force.
Resign? What's that, your decision or hers?
Mine.
You're just gonna let a man like Kane beat you, is that it?
I just can't help thinking about you, Jack. Wife and child being murdered.
Yeah, well, I wasn't wearing a badge when Don Carlos killed my wife.
No, but you live by the gun. Something I've done for too long. I'm hanging him up, Jack.
So, what are you gonna do then? Settle down, become a farmer?
Anna and I have thought about it. I've decided that after the wedding, I'm gonna leave Bordertown.
Reverend, you give that son of yours and his lucky bride my best wishes.
I will.
I'll do my best to come along and see your boy taken by the bride of his choice.
I'm really sorry Mother couldn't come.
Her constitution could never handle the trip, son. But she's hoping to meet your bride soon, as I am.
Well, Anna's over at Mrs. Duffield's. Seems that women spend a lot of time dressing.
Get used to it, son. Ah, Miss Dumont, the Wild West is still treating you well, I see. As beautiful as ever.
Thank you.
And Marshal, how grand to see you again. You're not interested in following my son's lead, hmm?
Oh, I don't see much point in that, Reverend. I already know how to cook, and I'm pretty fair at mending, too.
You must be very proud.
Oh, it ain't nothing.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. But, you know, it is rather like my son to keep me waiting too long for something I wished for.
Father, excuse us. I've got you a room at the hotel.
Oh, good. Well, till later, then. I hope I'll have a chance to meet your bride before I see her at the altar.
Well, I've arranged for us to have dinner tonight. She's a little nervous about meeting you.
You know, I must confess that before this evening, I was a little frightened of meeting you.
Oh, my son has a tendency to describe me as an ogre.
Oh, no, nothing like that. You're just such a fine family.
Well, one that's finer for your addition.
Thank you. Well, I should be going. Tomorrow's a busy day.
Good night, my dear. And I'm looking forward very much to tomorrow.
So am I.
You getting married or re-enlisting?
It's been a big part of my life, Jack. Doesn't come off until I've said my vows.
When are the two of you heading out, anyhow?
Couple of days. Then 2 or 3 months at Anna's parents' farm, Red River.
Then what?
Politics. I'm gonna run for office.
You know, I should have figured as much. You certainly got the gas for it.
Well, words change the way people live, Jack. Not guns and bullets.
Well,
not anymore.
Words change some people. But not all of them. Not by a long shot.
Well, guess it's time.
Yep, sure is.
Still with me?
All the way. You know, right now I kind of wish I was you. Marrying a beautiful woman. Starting out. I wish you all the luck in the world, Clive.
from the bottom of my heart. Thanks, Jack.
Well, let's do it.
Jack, sorry. Do you think you could do me one last favor?
Why, sure, what's that?
You think you could shave for the wedding?
Oh, spread thy pure wing o'er them. Let no ill power find place. When onward to thine altar the hallowed path they trace.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of the congregation to unite this man and this woman in holy matrimony. If any man can show just cause why they should not be joined together, let him now speak or forever hold his peace. I didn't think there'd be any trouble. Do you, Clive Harrison Bennett, my son, take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Anna Dawson, my new daughter, take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
I'm so glad you said that. Now, by the powers vested in me, I take the greatest joy in pronouncing you, Anna, and you, my son, man and wife.
Get down!
Both bullets in the heart. The shots were for her. It couldn't have been another way. Why?
So Clive would suffer forever. Reverend. Clive! 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 Wait for me!
Get out of my way!
Vengeance is the Lord's, son! Let justice have him!
No one follows me! King is mine.
Clive, no!
Life for life, hand for hand, foot for foot.
Don't you dare quote scripture.
Wife for brother. Kill me if you want to, Corporal. It ain't gonna sweeten your pain any. You're carrying that to the grave. Come on, Mountie. Make your move. Come on, Corporal. Where's your nerve?
Those who sow the wind reap the whirlwind.
Why are you leaving Bordertown, son?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm running, that's why.
There's no freedom in flight.
I know. That place stinks of death to me.
God makes everything new in time.
Father, I killed Anna. As sure and as true as if I pulled the trigger myself.
No, you did not. Cain did. Go back home, son. Your friends will share your suffering.
He's not coming back. You heard him when he left. He meant what he said.
I ain't saying he didn't mean it. I just know he's coming back.
How can you be so sure?
Because Clive and me are like black and white, Marie. When Don Carlos killed my wife, I ran as far and as fast as I could. I never even looked back. You see, Clive is like the white side of me. Anything I do, he'd do the opposite. Oh, he'll be back. And he'll find his desk ready to go. Now, you happen to remember if he kept his reports here on the left side?